Call me Neoblade, and we are in tribute to Mamba, the staircase, bronze to gold. We actually went straight into platinum, but you should be fine using the staircase from bronze to gold. You could use it more, but it's up to you, and Mamba wants to play a different kind of opening build order in gold and platinum, so we just used it to get a basic foundation of macro and mechanics. If you want to see a game where I do not use any hotkeys and only one control group for my army, which is mandatory for the staircase, then you should click on the link which is displayed right now. You can use the staircase in 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4. It's totally up to you. I will showcase all of these steps, all of these modes. You can play unranked or ranked. But first of all, I want to show you why it is important to use hotkeys, control groups, and camera locations. If you do not use them, start using them. I will link the videos powered by GGtracker in the description below. You move to arcade. We will use this map with Mamba 2, so Mamba will play it and I will show you. You search for Neo MT, multitasking trainer, and you use this map. It's using Legacy of the Void. You create game, and I will only use very easy economic focus, so I'm not attacked as much. You can use very high amounts here, but I would suggest you try to decrease these kind of values. We will switch off the Proberto because it's too much to learn a hotkey drill, and max energy on our greens 120 is okay. I think you should stay below 60 at all times, and max minutes you should stay below 1000 at all times. But since I will use the most only at the beginning, you will see how difficult this is. And I completely think you should play with the mouse. We will use this to remove the Proberto and Choboling here. You can check F12 and see all the options you have, but no Choboling, minus, and C is very important. And you see my overlord is way too late. So I will start using hotkeys and so on. This is my camera location, this is my camera location, and I can switch between them. Use this. We will do this. You could tell yourself you should not use control groups as much as I do. Then you have to use your camera hotkeys to inject, but I will inject using rapid fire inject, which is not as good as the camera location hotkey method. I will show you why. It was okay in Heart of the Swarm, but in Legacy of the Void your queens are running around. Now I take another hatch because I'm talking and I get overmints. And I will use a camera location hotkey here as well, so I can jump between those bases. I'm supply blocked. And what you should use is my pool is not ready, okay. I will start 2 queens now. Mamba builds a lot of queens. And check out the other video. I never was so low with my minerals in the other video. It's very important to use control groups, hotkeys and camera locations. And what I want you to use is the egg hotkey drill. You can find a video powered by GGtracker in the description below. But I will use some basic stuff. And what you can do if you want not to use another technique, you could use camera locations and select this queen. You can use this camera location and select this queen. But I hope I will be able to use this. It's running around already.
We require more.
And we have now links, and I will try to use them, the X, for the egg hotkey control. You see it's running around very much. I will use creep spread here. And if you use the camera locations, you see I can select it with the mouse.
Not enough energy.
And I'm almost dead because of my bad control. I have 2 creep tumors. And my money was getting too high. So I think I would show you. You've seen I've used a hotkey for my army. And if you do not understand how it's done, please take a look at the GGtracker video. This map will kill you if you get too much overmints, and we will show a perfect example with Mamba 2. But I want to emphasize how important it is to have good injects, good creep spread, and a very good egg hotkey control. So, okay, I will show you the egg hotkey control again in another example. You just start a custom game. Map doesn't matter. You use the very easy AI. I always use Protoss because I can scout it. I will show you ladder games of mine where I do not have to talk and to use controls, but I always want to show you that if you make mistakes like I do, the staircase is not as perfect as it would seem like when Mamba does it.
Require more minerals.
So we just stay on one base for this example. We will build a pool very early on.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Using egg hotkey drill is very important for step 2, where you can use micro. I will build a macro hatch right away. This is not a build order you can use in the ladder.
We require more.
We build a queen and we build
more minerals.
links. You right click on it, left click on it, and use this to build to have it on control group 1. If you make micro, which is not allowed in 1, you can use this and have the links in a control group. I will scout the opponent. I will only build one queen. My supply blocked again. I only built these spine crawlers for defense and because I'm supply blocked. My lava inject is ready. So now we build additional links and you see the X in my control group.
Our forces are under attack.
We do not have enough. We do not have enough drones. These are links, and you see I used the egg hotkey control to group my units. We do not want to fight this zealot right away. Egg hotkey control, and you see all of them are in a control group. Egg hotkey control, control group. Control group. I missed my inject, which is very bad. A hotkey control. I think you got a fundamental understanding. So use hotkeys, control groups, I hope it's spelled right, and egg hotkey drill, which is shown to you by GGtracker, who invented the staircase in the first place. This was the staircase step 2, because of the micro staircase step 2. Okay, guys, I see you guys next time, and I think I will show you now 2 videos of Mamba, but we'll see. See you guys! As I promised, I will show you a game by Mamba. He creates his location hotkeys, and I take a quick look at the video. It seems right. His name is Dendro. I call him just Mamba. You see he spams a lot, which he only does because he is bored. He will tell you so himself. We play hedge first, and then we build a pool, but he will explain his build order to you. It does not matter which build order you use. We try different build orders ourselves, but we strongly suggest you do not cheese every game. You should do sometimes cheese if you want to, like every second game against Zerg, or every third game against Protoss, whatever you want, but 90% you should play macro games like we do here. This is step 2, the staircase step 2. The staircase step 2. So we can macro. This is just a little leap forward to what you should do, what you should practice. So I will show you a short video, a short replay where we win against the Protoss. We got very, very much ZBZ.
Forces are under attack.
I tried to play with mouse only. I will link this in the description below. You really should use cameras, hotkeys and control groups. If you don't know how to use them, check out the videos in the description, powered by GGtracker. And you see that his injects are very good, that he uses some of the new techniques, and we are losing a lot of drones against an Oracle. I told him to build spines and spores blindly at the 4-minute mark, but I think you will make the same mistakes. Since we are allowed to use micro in step 2, we can use transfuse, and Mamba likes to play Ling Queen. So we have a good ground unit, we have queens who can shoot up, and as you can see, we do not take gas. It's step 2, we only use micro. And I think you will find this very difficult. Mamba is almost in every game on a Grandmaster spending skill. You see the new unit in Legacy of the Void, Adepts, and you will see a good unit composition by him. I will show it to you. He will use Sentries, Stalker, Adepts, Oracles, he has Disruptor, but you will see he has no chance at all to win the fight, to win the game, because we just have more stuff than him. And our creep spread is entering his natural. Our creep spread is very good, and you should really try to get this kind of creep spread in your games. This is very important for Zerg. Good injects, good creep spread, keeping your money low. He does not know our bases. He knows our third. You see, he uses micro, he uses force fields, but we have way much more army than him. He has a void ray, which is not that good against so many queens. Use transfuse at all in this game. We have way much more than our opponent. And you should check out when you fight, and you definitely should check your replays. And if your fight does not look like this, your macro and your mechanics weren't good enough for your opponent, and you have to be better in macro and mechanics than your opponent. You retreated because the person used photon overcharge on the pylons, a new ability in Legacy of the Void. In Art of the Swarm, the photon overcharge was casted on the Nexus, and I think this game is pretty much over. I will show everybody. Yes, Disruptor, yes, good units, but we have way better macro. Our injects are solid. Our creep spread is in his natural, and I think I have proven the case that the staircase will work from bronze to gold. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you guys next time. This is the next part. This is my first placement match. I left when I realized I did many mistakes, that I could not keep my money low. I will show this whole scenario so you can see I do not play with a high APM at all. This APM will, I think, be 40 to 60, depending on my hotkey drill and other stuff. You see this guy, you will see this guy is not the best player in the world. And you're allowed to scout with a drone in step 1. This is step 1, because this is not my army, it is a drone, and he tries to kill my drone. Gets very much high minerals, but me too. I just should have shift click through his base and then shift click a mineral patch here. So I would mineral walk through his drones and his probe, sorry. So we go back so you can watch my APM. You don't need APM to be a good player in the lower leagues. Spamming APM is not advised at all, but if you want to do it, just please listen to me and please take the advice which is given out by Mamba, that you should spam APM at Diamond and Masters, not beforehand. You have so much to do with your APM. I think this guy is not the best Protoss in the world. He plays Zealots, okay. And I was floating so much minerals. My injects were bad, my creep spread were bad, so I positioned 2 queens on the ramp, so if he comes with adepts, he only can kill drones in my natural, not in my main. And you see these creep tumors are ready to be placed forward, but I forget about them. And now I make creep spread. I will show you I only A move. I make a hotkey control. Again, I tell you what, you need to use cameras or camera locations, hotkeys, control, groups, and egg hotkey drill. You should really try to use that. You can see I did not look at the minimap. I will show you again my attack.
Forces are under attack.
Here My links are attacked. I don't know what he does. He gets killed, okay. I just play step 1. I just A move over the minimap. I just use A move and just click on the minimap. You see it here. You see my control groups, 16 links in a control group. I show you my hotkey drill. I'm sorry to rewind always, but I really want to show you. This is my hotkey drill. I paused right there. I use hotkeys and control groups to build the stuff. This is a misclick. My pool is always on 2 to build speed, but I do not have gas, but it's in my reflexes, in my muscle memory, to create a pool with hotkey 2. And here you've seen the hotkey drill. I hope here. You see I hotkeyed the X, which is called the hotkey drill. Please take a look at the video powered by GGtracker, so you can learn the hotkey drill and use control groups to use your links with A move over the minimap. Always use A move with your army. There are on higher levels there are exceptions to this rule, but you really should use A move very much. My links, I do not look at the fights, which is very important. I could scout with a drone for hidden bases. If pylons, the Protoss name, would build hidden bases, I could scout them with my overlords or a drone, but I shall not look at my links when they left my base. And you will see a move command.
Our forces are under attack.
And the A move command is right there. So we'll take a look at the fight here. And since I had so many overmins, I left the game. With GG well played, of course. Always be polite to your opponents, and I think that will wrap it up for the introduction. You've seen the staircase in motion, powered by me with low APM, powered by Mamba with high APM, and here's my GG well played. So it does not matter if you lose, it does not matter if you win, just try to have Grandmaster spending skill, GM spending skill in 9 out of 10 games, out of 10 games on GGtracker. This is important. Creep spread was bad, you see it here. Injects could have been better, I think. Well, let's take a look at my queens when they inject. If I stay below 30, that's totally fine. Even 40 is totally fine. Okay. Well, that's it, guys. In the next episode, I think I will call it Prologue. You will see other formats than 1v1. You will see 2v2, 3v3, 4-on-4. But, well, you should try the staircase in against real opponents, it's very important you do not practice the staircase against a very easy AI, which you can practice creep spread and injects versus a very easy AI, but it's very important you play against real opponents who play real Oracle harass, Widow Mine drops, DTs, and so on. So please try use the method, the mode you like the most, but someday you will have to play 1v1 because that's the most important part to get experience in StarCraft 2. So if you want to improve, you have to play 1v1 someday. Thanks for listening, and I hope you will enjoy my videos, which are coming in the next few days with me and Mamba, who will show you the staircase and macro and mechanics in a very good way. Thank you, and I see you guys next time.